Hey, good morning, everyone. Let's get straight to the breaking news. Harvey provoking an unfolding flooding disaster in America's fourth largest city, Houston, Texas.
This is all happening right now as we come on the air, and the situation is unfortunately dire. People trapped in their flooded out homes. They are fleeing to their attics, taking to social media, begging for a rescue.
And there's a diabolical complication here. While these folks have no choice but to hit the attic, there are reports of tornadoes touching down all over the Houston area, which could make the attic a dangerous place to be.
And making matters even worse, this storm Harvey likely to stick around for days upon days, dumping more and more rain, exacerbating the flooding that's already happening and hampering officials from getting out to make those rescues. Take a look at the images just coming in. This is an entire highway that is underwater.
Meanwhile, this morning, we're getting a clearer sense of the catastrophic damage inflicted by Harvey when it came ashore as a ferocious Category 4 hurricane. We have team coverage this morning, and we're going to start here with ABC News senior meteorologist Rob Marciano, who's on the ground in Port Lavaca, Texas. Rob, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dan, Amy. Our worst fears, unfortunately, unfolding in the Houston area of the second punch of our 1-2 punch with Hurricane Harvey, now slamming southeast Texas with heavy rain and emergencies happening overnight with now over 1,000 rescues, as you mentioned, in and around the Houston area. Nearly 2 feet of rain already falling in just about 12 hours, 6-7 inch rainfall rates, and that city cannot handle that sort of deluge. The flood warnings are lining up across southeast Texas, and the rainfall is lining up as well. So we're not done with this by any stretch of the imagination. The next 12 hours, we'll probably see another 12 inches of rain, round after round after round of rain spiraling in off the Gulf of Mexico, the center of Harvey, just to the east of San Antonio this morning. But all of that moisture rolling in from the Gulf is going to create the rainfall over the next 12 hours. And really, over the next 36 to 48 hours, we could see another 2 feet on top of the 2 feet that we saw today. Those rescues are unfolding. It is a frightening situation happening in Houston, and that's where we find our Victor Arquindo, who's live there this morning. Good morning, Victor.
Rob, the flooding is widespread across Houston. Just take a look at this parking lot that we're in. The latest numbers, more than 24 inches of rain have fallen. More than 1,000 rescues have taken place. The officers that we've spoken with say they've never seen anything quite like this.
Overnight, the situation in Houston getting dire. Some of the youngest victims of the floodwaters rescued by boat. Torrential rains battering America's fourth largest city. Reports of people trapped inside their homes. A local police chief live streaming throughout the night.
Hey, is anybody up there that wants to go? You guys okay?
Officials rescuing more than 1,000 residents.
Any kids? 2 kids, all right. You got the baby?
But unable to get to everyone.
Breaks your heart for our city and our state.
Some residents wading through waist-high waters, doing everything they can to get to safety. More than 20 inches of rainfall already in some areas.
Let me tell you, it is dropping a lot of water, and the streets are treacherous.
Cars submerged. Officials telling people to stay inside and off the roads.
It makes absolutely no sense for anyone to be out on the road unless it's an emergency.
More than 7 inches of rain falling per hour. Houston, home to more than 2 million people, now facing historic flooding.
Just all of a sudden, streets are flooded. It was too late to leave. I just happened to wave down a rescue boat. I'm not sure if they were there for us, but they picked us up. There's about 3 feet of water inside my house. Floors are gone, sheetrock is gone, and cars are gone. So
even our own ABC News crew was forced to higher ground. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna have to abandon these cars. We've put them up here on the sidewalk. They moved us over to a parking lot that was on higher ground. The situation here went from bad to worse. The area could get another foot of rain by the end of the day.
This is an area that normally doesn't flood, but just take a look at the car that's right there behind me. It is submerged and the water is much deeper beyond that. We're getting a break from one of those outer bands right now, but another one is coming this way soon. And unfortunately for Houston, it will be like this for the coming days. Dan?
Victor, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.